I will say this. The game ended, I mean, that was a short game. It was super short. I mean, as far as like beating it.
Okay, hold on. You say that as you put in how many hours?
Yeah, but
hold on. You say that as you put in how many hours? So it's not short.
No, it was short.
But it was done in like a week.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Well, no, but hold on.
And a lot of it is dependent on you have to wait until the next day because when you build something, you have to wait until tomorrow.
But what is short?
It's the
that goes to the whole.
No, it's the Outer Worlds short. Like you can make Outer Worlds 80 hours, or we saw the speed run in 12 minutes. So you could have probably beaten the game in 4 days. Like I said, having to wait for stuff to be built the next day.
I don't think you would. No, because just the way they played, and you having to make stuff, DIY, whatever,
DIY,
whatever. You still would have had to have made it, and you still would have needed the pieces, which you couldn't automatically just get the next day.
I mean, you do. Okay, yes, you still have to put time in because
you got to put time in, but you could have beat that game in less than a week.
Well, yes, I could have if it wasn't all dependent on you have to wait another day.
Because you beat it in 2 weeks anyway.
Was it 2? I thought it was 1. Maybe it was 2.
But how many hours were you putting
in? That's what I was saying. You still have to grind. I mean, because yes, you still have to get the bells and you still have to get miles because you have to be able to go to other islands and you have to invite these people to your island, and you have to have money to. Trying to remember all the things they made you do, but whatever. Yes, either way, you still have to put hours in. But as long as you do the things you need to do.
But it's not like she was sitting around playing 10 hours a day.
Right. No.
How many hours you putting in a day?
Probably at least 5.
Yeah. So the average game that we play, we don't put 5 hours in a day. That is a lot of time.
But that's why you're not no good at games.
No,
that's
actually,
why I'm really good.
So this is right. So, but that's okay because and we have another game that we're playing that I don't put that we'll talk about in a little while, Neil too, which is for another day. But 5 hours is still 5 hours, and that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't make you better or worse. That just means that's the time you put in because you liked it. Yeah. But if you had to play it at the regular time, like most people who play,
what's regular time? That's what I'm saying. For me, when I outside of podcast life, when I was just gaming hardcore, 5 hours a day, that was minimum. That was minimum. No. Especially when I'm playing stuff like Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, 5 hours was minimum 5 hours a day. I could come home, get home at, let's just say 5 o'clock, game until midnight. That's 7 hours.
Yeah, I don't put, and I'm past 50, but I never even
years old.
No. Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. No, for my Final Fantasy 14, I never put in 5 hours a day. And I am a level 50 something character. I never put in 5 hours a day.
But that game has been out for 5-6 years, 7 years.
And I haven't played it here recently.
Even if you put in 15-20 minutes a day, it's been out 7 years. I mean,
and they have an update coming up pretty soon.
It's not like it just came out. But anyway, it's a short game.
It's not short.
It may seem longer to you because it's a boring game and it's tedious and it's the same thing over and over, but it's short.
Relatively speaking.
Let me put it this way. No knock to your strategies and when you play the game, but I feel like if I played that game, depending on how many upgrades you just had to wait for the next day, I probably would beat it in 4 days.
Yeah. No, I wasn't the most efficient at the game. I could have done things.
Right. That's what
I could have been like, okay, I'm going to do this thing, and then I'm going to do this thing, and then while I'm at the museum, I'm going to get these appraised, and then I'm going to do this. But I was kind of all over the place.
No, you played it the way you wanted to play. Yeah. And it's not like Mario where we're dice counting. So maybe it would have been 4 days for you, but that takes the fun out of the game. Played it
for who?
For the way she played.
For who?
For the way she played, not the way you played.
He's saying if I had to play it the way you played it.
Well, hold on. So you're telling me that catching 100 bugs and selling them, then them giving you a task to catch 100 bugs, so you have to go catch that 100 bugs again instead of just keeping the 100 bugs that you had in the begin with, is more fun?
Yes. Well, listen, I get what he's saying. No, listen.
That's more fun?
Listen. Not everybody has the same brain type, and you're very methodical and whatever. So to you look at it as this is a waste of time. You're running all over the place. This could be done faster. I had fun doing it my way.
And there are a lot of people who play that game,
but that doesn't mean you would not have had fun doing it more strategically.
It doesn't mean it, but I think Terrence's point is if you try to like force a person to do it a certain way because it's faster.
But I'm not talking about forcing.
I know.
I'm not talking about forcing.
Forget the word force. I'm saying
it's a short game. And someone more skilled at games, because we can all agree that she's not skilled at games, could have beat it. Could have
whoa. No.
Could have beaten it a lot faster.
No, that's a cop out. Because
that's not a cop out.
It is a cop out. If she played the game she wanted to play,
we're talking about a person who has not played a video game in 25 years.
But that's not what the point is. The point is this: if you buy a game and you go into it with this whole methodical, okay, I'm gonna have this beat. Then why buy the game?
Forget that.
Why buy the game if you're gonna be doing?
How about this? The first 2 or 3 days that you played the game, how many times did you look down at the controller because you didn't know what button to press? How much time did that waste?
Okay, a lot.
So forget about the gameplay and strategy with the game.
At the end of the day, did you enjoy the game?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the time you put?
That's not the question. That's not what we're talking about.
No.
We're talking about if it's a short game or not.
But it wasn't.
It is a short game.
It is not. Okay, so
it's a short game.
No, it's not. Because if you beat it in 2 weeks, right?
Look, just because you can't beat it.
I didn't.
He can. This is so easy.
Just because you've had it for a month and still hadn't beaten it,
no,
that don't mean it's a long game.
He can.
No.
You know he
I
can.
had it for a
short
month.
game.
No, it's not. And the reason why I didn't finish it because it wasn't my style of game.
Because it's a simple, basic game made for children. Your words.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that.
Okay.
So a grown up playing it is short. This is short. It's easy. Go chop some trees. Go do this.
As much as we've talked about it and people getting married in the game, and people doing this. Kids aren't getting married in the game. They don't. That is not the direction they're going into. And a lot of the things that you talked about are adult things that they did.
Yeah, adults
to enjoy
like this game.
Correct. So you can say it's simplest.
I didn't say adults couldn't play it. I said it's a simple game made for children.
Either way,
Mario was made for children, but grown-ups still play it.
Okay, but I think what's happening here is you're saying it's short.
I'm saying it's short.
Terrence is saying it's not short.
The person who beat the game said it's short. You ain't beat the game.
She said it was no.
I felt lengthwise, comparatively speaking, it ended very quickly.
Compared to what?
I guess just compared to games he's played.
So that's the problem.
How's that a problem?
Because it's not the same style of gameplay.
It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter, dude.
That's a different.
But I think what happened is
the person who beat the game says it's short.
Okay, but I'm not a gamer. So, I'm just saying that.
It don't matter.
But it's not.
It don't matter.
No. Because if you say 5, it's 2 weeks, right?
It might have been 1 week. I honestly don't remember.
So the average game. So we'll use your game, the one you live and die by. So they said the average gameplay in the game, if you play it, is 45 hours. 45 hours for Final Fantasy VII. 45 hours. If you put the time, you say you beat it in a week. Let's not even say you beat it in 2 weeks. You play 5 hours a day. So it's 7 days in a week, right?
Yeah.
That's 35 hours.
Yeah.
That's 10 hours less than Final Fantasy.
But the person who beat the game, admittedly, you could have probably beaten the game faster. Regardless if you wanted to or should have, or if you had fun doing it or not, could you have beaten the game faster than a week?
Yes.
Yes.
But, okay, so yes, yeah, that's clear. I could have beaten it faster than I did.
But you would have had to put in more hours, right?
No. We're using the same amount of hours that you played normally if you actually knew what you were doing and had a little more strategy and more proficient with your controller, you could have beat the game in 20 hours.
That's true. But I think the point that Terrence is trying to make...
If you played like him, you would have beat it faster, correct?
Yeah. It can be beaten faster, but I just feel like Terrence is making the point, though. Agreed, it could be played, beaten faster, but I had fun doing it my way, and it just took longer.
We're not talking about fun, though. I'm not talking about fun. You're saying it's a short game. He's saying it's not a short game.
What I'm saying is this. No, what I'm saying is this, because it really is not, because it's based upon your data mining. They're doing stuff to make it.
I'm talking about to beat the game. I'm talking about credits rolling.
I will say this: the whole game, as far as like when credits started rolling, I was like, "This is whack." Like I have done almost nothing, and now the game is over. Now, granted, yes, you can still play, but I really was so shocked when I saw end credits, because I still felt like there's so much you can do.
But I don't, and this is my thing, I don't play Animal Crossing on the regular. And as soon as I have the option to let this game go, it will be gone.
Right.
Did I play with some of my friends? Yeah, I played with 2. Open up your doors so I can go in here and raid your stuff. Yeah. And then I dipped out. So, and was I really truly playing with them? No. With just the ability to get certain things that I didn't have on my island.
Right.
But the experience is not made for you to. I think there have been. I think there's some other games that have been like that before. The game is made for the afterlife of the game. So
right, clearly,
even though there is a point. This is that point. He comes to your island. Hey, the game is completed. Credits roll. But there's still afterlife after that. Now, if you say that's not complete, hey, so be it. But that doesn't. Your opinion on a complete game, because that's what this is that it wasn't completed.
It's silence.
But we add stuff all the time. No. I mean, we add stuff all the time.
So what is your opinion then? What is it called then?
My opinion
your opinion is that it was a complete game. Okay, then that's just your opinion. So that's not really a valid argument. Here's my deal. Here's my deal with all this.
Did you enjoy the game?
That's all that matters. That's not the conversation.
That's all that matters to me.
The non-gamer here, which is the only person who beat the game here, admittedly said that she could have beaten the game faster than she did, and she beat it in a week. Short game.
Are you sure you beat it in a week? So I don't. You don't remember?
Come on, man.
It was a week or 2. I can't remember. I don't think it was 2. I think it was 1 week.
Yeah, come on, man. Again, the non-gamer. So, and I'm saying non-gamer for a reason here. You brought up Final Fantasy VII. How long do you think it's going to take her to beat Final Fantasy VII if she actually played it?
If she followed your rules,
no.
You should put out a book.
She can't follow my rules because I'm the ultimate gamer.
We could end it there. And that would be the end of the end.
If it's 40, if the average is 45, how long do you think it's going to take a non-gamer to beat Final Fantasy VII? 70 hours? 80 hours?
5 years?
Hold on. But the way
5 years?
No. Because the way he say he can coach it, you should be.
I'm not coaching.
Because that's what I feel like is being done. You can beat it in a week. So if I coach you, you can do it there.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So as a coach,
ain't no coaching. Coach you. I didn't use the word coach. You bring it up. You making up stuff. I'm saying the non-gamer, if the average game is 45 hours for 7, how long will it take for the non-gamer to play? No coaching.
But I said if she follows, because basically what you're
I'm not coaching. Ain't no following nothing. She's the non-gamer. 70 hours?
You're right.
Did you
enjoy the game?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that matters.
80 hours? 90 hours?
This is extra right here.
No, I'm asking you a question that you can't answer because you keep trying to put words in my mouth.
And he doesn't know how long it's going to take
the non-gamer, a person who doesn't know how to play video games.
But hold on, I don't know if she, because I haven't seen her play it.
A person, regardless if it's her or not, a person who does not play video games, how long is it going to take them to play and beat action RPG that takes 45 hours for the average game?
A very long time. At least double.
We don't know.
She's saying at least double.
Well, it's just a guesstimate.
She's speaking for her.
Okay.
But we don't know.
She's saying for her at least double. She thinks she might can pull off Final Fantasy VII in 90 hours. The same person beat Animal Crossing in a week. It's a short game.
You haven't even so basically, and we're gonna let this go. You haven't even attempted to play it, right? Final Fantasy VII.
No.
Right? So we're done because she hadn't even played it. So we're done. I asked the question, did you enjoy the game? And she smiled and said, what'd you say?
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. So you and this whole short
when it's time to have questions, which how this all started, it was a quick game. You want to say it's not, and then when I prove you wrong, you want to change the question.
No, I didn't say I didn't say anything because the average no.
Bro, we got it on wax, dude. I said we said it was a short game. You're like, no, short to who? It's not short.
It is short to who?
It's a short game, bro.
Look.
So can we agree if I played it, if I didn't really enjoy myself, and I played it as fast as I could, then it's technically, comparatively speaking to other games, it's a short game.
So here's the thing. The play style and the play game is totally different. So if he wants to make this short in his mind, why don't you put the question up there so we can ask other people if the game is short?
I'll put it up there on the YouTube.
Okay, do that.
From Animal Crossing start to end credits, is it short? Answer
the game, but the game no. Is the game short? No, because the game's not made that way.
No, you have to have.
But yeah, we are talking in credits.
We're talking in credits.
Okay.
You start the game. There's this little story about how you going on this deserted island and you have to build it up. There, you have to do stuff along the way, and then credits roll. That's the end of the game. Like you said,
for you, but that's not the end of the game.
What else is there to beat? What else is there to accomplish?
So that's
nothing.
You have said what you said.
Nothing.
If there is not an objective in front of you,
there's not. What else is there? What else is there for you to do?
It does.
As far as like, there's a task here that I need to like really accomplish.
None.
To move this story along. None.
No, there's no more tasks.
There's nothing. Game is over.
It's just me going around doing stuff I want to do, and people showing up.
Stuff that you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I mean, it is whatever.
Up here, over there, I'll put it up. There'll be a poll.
Put your
because I already got question of the day.
Okay.
About the Pokemon.
Hey.
But I'll put it up there somewhere over here. The camera's backwards. I'm just trying to point. Yeah.
You've been pointing all day. You know that.
What I do, son. Anyway, y'all ready to wrap up?
Yes, I'm sure we went way over.
Way over. Yeah.
I can't even get an hour and 6 from Terrence out of regular podcast. Now he want to go off about Animal Crossing.
You see what I'm saying?
Now he want to go off about.
He will find a way to throw a jab in it, but that's okay. Go on. Throw your jab.
Now he want to go off about Animal Crossing.
A game I ain't even play.
Oh, trash game. Anyway.